The Yankees just had a period where they went 6-16. So I was just curious, like, how often does that happen to the Yankees? And like what the results are. And generally, the Yankees have survived. It's happened 7 times since 1995, including 1995, when the year of the first wild card they made it. They won the World Series in 2000. They finished 6-16, and but that was an historic team. The '03 team that Boone the winning the pennant had a 6-16. Joe Girardi's last team in 2017 had a 6-16. But what stands out to me is the 2023, 2024, and 2025 Yankees have all at about this time of year had a 6-16 or worse. And it just made me start to think, like, why are they having it? And I'm going to give a theory and let you run with it because it's you loved running with my crazy theories.
Hmm.
I think that the Yankees are a worse and worse fundamental team by month, every month in 2023, 24, and 25. It's almost like they get exhausted with doing the routine because doing the routine is boring. It takes a lot of work. And after a while, I think they just say, hey, our power arms and power bats, let's just let that win the game. And I do think the fact that Aaron Boone, and again, you never know what goes on behind closed doors. So maybe the riot act is being read by Aaron Boone. Maybe Aaron Judge is Jorge Posada behind closed doors, or Chili Davis, or David Cohn, or CeCe Sabathia, or Brett Gardner. But that's not my belief system. I believe that they are everything's got to be positive, and to bring negativity into their world is self-defeating. And I think in general that's probably true. But I think that when they start to get sloppy, the leadership of the team, the player leader and the manager leader needs to be very hard on them.
Well, that was great research by you, and it's amazing they've overcome that in almost all of those seasons. That you can go 6-16 and still make the playoffs, and they generally do almost every year. So I give them credit on that score. I certainly don't think that Boone is particularly tough on them. We're not there behind closed doors. We did hear, thanks to Jazz, that he told them that they were the best team in the league. So that wasn't particularly hard on them at that moment. But, that's just a snippet out of, probably tens of talks that he's given the team. But I'm with you. I mean, it all kind of manifested itself last year in the World Series at the very end. And they were at their worst fundamentally in October last year. So, and they have not been particularly good in recent weeks. Since I heard that from the scout again, that was his second biggest or third biggest concern behind the bullpen was one of the things. So, yeah, I think you're onto something there, and good research by you.